Hello everybody, welcome to my channel today. If you're new, hello and welcome. My name is Justine. I live on the west coast of Canada and I film videos about 2 or 3 times a week on beauty, lifestyle, a little bit of travel, a lot of subscription boxes. So if that's something that you're interested in, then please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you stay up to date with all my latest videos. Now today I'm filming this because I want to get some of your input. There are so many holiday beauty launches that are coming out right now, and it's so hard to keep up, and it's hard for my pocketbook to keep up, so I have to be very selective on what I'm going to get this year. And sorry, my eye's itchy. They seem to be coming out earlier and earlier and earlier. Now, I mean, we're in October, and some of the launches have already happened for the last month. So I've slowly been buying a couple things. I did buy quite a bit of Charlotte Tilbury, and I have posted videos. Sorry, my eye is so itchy right here. I have posted a couple of videos on those collections, so I'll link those below. Those are part of their holiday collections, the Stars in Your Eyes palette in particular. And I've noticed on Trendmood, if you're not familiar with Trendmood, it's on Instagram and she posts throughout the day all the latest, greatest releases, and she usually gives you a lot of notice. So I keep seeing all these things and thinking, oh, I want that, but like I said, I need to draw the line. So I'm going to tell you guys a couple of things that I'm really interested in and I want to get your input. Do you think I should get it? Do you know it? Do you have it? Would you suggest it? So of course I don't have them, so I have to read off my list and I'll insert photos of them. So the first one is the Hourglass holiday palette. It is gorgeous, and I will admit I did buy the one last year and I didn't use it. I opened it and didn't like it because the pans are deceivingly small. A lady actually posted a picture and her hand is actually bigger than the palette. So they are very tiny, but that was a problem. But the big thing was the majority of the powders that were in there were from their regular collection and had been in previous palettes that I already own. And it just wasn't really a big wow factor for me. And again, the palettes, the colors are really tiny and very close together, so it was hard to get a brush in there. And then the colors transferred a bit, so you had a really pale highlighting color and you ended up having a dark blush mixed in with it because they just kind of kicked up and were too close to each other. So that is the same case this year. However, the colors, they're different this year. They're all new colors as far as I know, and they aren't in their regular single, so that really intrigues me. And I've seen a couple of YouTubers that I really enjoy watching and I trust their opinions, and they really like the palette and they've even shown it in action and it looks really nice. So I'm really tempted, but it is pretty pricey, so I'm kind of on the fence on that one. The next one I have mentioned to you guys that I wanted and I still haven't bought it, and that is the Too Faced Gingerbread palette. When it first was announced, I was like, absolutely, hands down, I'm getting that palette. I love it, love it, love it. I do enjoy the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes, and I think that's kind of the same formula and same kind of format and a nice scent. And then it just took so long to release. Like, she announced it and then it was getting released at Ulta and Too Faced and all these places before Sephora Canada. And by the time it came here, I'd already bought the Charlotte Tilbury stuff, so I thought, oh, I can't warrant buying another palette. I've bought the Charlotte Tilbury, so that's it. However, I still keep seeing it show up in my feed and people reviewing it. And, you know, the word limited edition always grabs me, but I'm pretty sure I won't be getting that one. I did notice the colors are quite dark and vivid, and I'm not quite sure if I'd get a lot of use out of those colors, but it is really lovely and really, really cute. Now the next one, it's Natasha Denona. She's brought out this, another one of those mini palettes that are 30 Canadian dollars. And the colors look so cute. There's 2 mattes that are right up my alley. It's kind of a cream and a light brown, and then a couple of her shimmers. Now I've used Natasha Denona eyeshadows and I don't like them. Quite often they are duochrome, which I do not like, and she has a lot of sparkle in some of her shadows as well, which is another thing I don't really particularly like. So why do I like this palette? I do not know, but it's on my list and I keep looking at it. And on that same token is the big gold holiday palette that she also just came out with. I think it was today. Oh la la, it looks gorgeous, but it is a very hefty price tag. So I probably will not, well, I'm quite certain I won't get it, but it just looks so gorgeous. But again, same thing. There's so many sparkly shadows in there, duochromes, which I do not like. And just lately I've noticed she's been getting a lot of negative reviews on a lot of her newer palettes. So I think the quality isn't exactly there anymore either. So I'm probably going to give that one a pass, but you never know. The next one is Anastasia of Beverly Hills, the Sultry palette. Now I do own quite a few Anastasia palettes, and I will be honest, I don't reach for them a lot. They are gorgeous, the formula's lovely, but I just sometimes struggle putting the colors together. I don't know why. I've watched tutorials and then I mimic what the people have done, but anyway, I'm very attracted to these colors, and I know a lot of people have complained they're a bit boring, but that's me. I like light neutral things. So the next is the Marc Jacobs Holiday Collection. That is all that gold stuff. Now one of them was the big gold highlighting palette. It looked gorgeous and it was definitely on my radar, but then I bought the Charlotte Tilbury one, the bar of gold, and I thought I can't warrant buying 2 holiday highlighters. I already have a drawer full of highlighters. I don't need any more. So I did put that one on the back burner, and I'm actually kind of glad I did, because the reviews, it tends to not be that good on fair skin. I know I'm kind of more of a medium, but I think it might be a little too dark for me, although they said you could wear it as eyeshadow and on your body, but I don't need any more shimmery products. But it does still look very lovely. But I am still very attracted to that gold brush. Now I don't own any fancy brushes. It Cosmetics is about as luxurious as the brushes that I own. I do own one Wayne Goss, but that came in a Beautylish pack, so I didn't actually buy it. Their lucky packet they do on Boxing Day. So the rest of my brushes, they're not luxe, they're not very fancy. I just can't warrant spending a lot of money on brushes, but this one really appeals to me, and I thought it would be a nice treat to actually treat myself to a really nice brush. And Marc Jacobs brushes do have rave reviews, and it looks gorgeous. So anyway, that's a maybe. Maybe during the VIB sale I might treat myself. The next is all the MAC holiday stuff. Now before Sephora was around, it was pretty much the Hudson's Bay for us, drugstore or MAC. And I was in MAC every week finding out what their new releases were, because I just love seeing new makeup, surprise, surprise. And when their holiday collections were coming out, that was always just the epitome of new makeup. Now, I will admit most of the quality isn't as good as their regular lineup, but they're just really cute packaging and things like that. And to be honest, I don't think I've bought anything from their holiday collection for the last 2 years. Nothing has really appealed to me that much. And I'll be honest, this year I haven't really seen anything much that has caught my eye, but the pictures I've seen were in a big group and there was small snapshots of it, so I haven't really seen anything up close or in person or swatches or anything. But I always really enjoy looking at all the MAC holiday stuff, so I always like to maybe get one thing as a collector's item. I don't know. So that's definitely on my radar. And the next one is from It Cosmetics, and it is their, it's actually not a holiday thing, it's for their Breast Cancer Awareness Month for October, and it is this beautiful foundation brush with all pink hearts through the handle. Now, as I mentioned, I love It Cosmetics brushes. To me, they're the epitome of nice brushes. And this looks so cute. The only issue is it looks like it's exclusive to Ulta. And I've never actually ordered anything from Ulta. I live in Canada. And it's just a bit of a pain. It's way more expensive because they add the duty and taxes and all this extra stuff that you lucky Americans don't have to pay. So it ends up working out, this brush is almost 50 Canadian dollars with duties and taxes and all this stuff. So it's very expensive for one brush, but it is for a very good cause. And I thought, well, maybe this might get me to dip my toe into Ulta. Maybe I'll take a look on their website and see if there's anything else I like, because I think if you buy a bit more, you get free shipping, so that would bring down the cost a bit for me. So anyway, I'm definitely going to check it out and have a look, and we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. And last but not least, I have mentioned this one before as well, and that is the Tarte Pineapple. I just love it. I think it's so cute, and I did see it in the store and the colors really spoke to me. I do really enjoy Tarte products, and it had some blushes and bronzers in there as well. I really, really liked it, but it is pretty large and bulky, so it's not really something you can travel with, even though it has a lot of product in there and lots of variation. I'm still on the fence about it, maybe at the VIB sale. So that concludes, as of this moment in time, I mean, every day new things are getting released and I can barely keep up. So I'm kind of keeping a list and trying to see what I'm going to end up getting. And maybe some of these things might end up under my tree for myself. I'm not quite sure, but I'd love to hear your thoughts if you think I should get any of these things or if I should pass, and what's on your Christmas list in these holiday palettes and sets and kits and things. I'd love to hear about them. And if you have any suggestions from Ulta, what is something good to look at that they don't carry at Sephora? So maybe I can visit some new brands if I do decide to do an Ulta order. And I think that's it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a little bit different, but I thought I wanted to get your input. And yeah, so I hope to see you guys all again very, very soon. Bye.